I have to begin by talking about what a special place this is. Number one, its greatest fame is that it was the only house barn built by a Finnish-American person in Minnesota. And there are only 2 others in the United States.
A house barn is a rare structure in America, and actually in Finland too.
Well, the construction is believed to start around 1907.
It's made up of the house, then the horse barn, then an open-air manure handling area, then the cow barn.
What's so great about a house barn? Well, one of the things that everybody thinks was an attraction was that you put up the building while you have the heat from the animals in the wintertime that help keep that house warm. So they have this common wall.
The Sisu Heritage Group believes the St. Naimi house barn was finished in the early 1920s.
And on top of that whole section of the second floors of the horse barn, the entrance, and the cow barn was all hay storage. Does it tell us something when your host wants to have a cow barn first? The St. Naimis were very successful farmers in terms of the number of crops that they produced in terms of potatoes and rye and hay, but even more importantly in terms of cattle. So you can see these are the actual stanchions where the cows would stay. And one of the things you might notice right away is you can still see some old water piping that goes into the corner of that stanchion.
Yeah.
Restoring the interior of this thing, we believe, is a major milestone for us.
Restoration work started on the house barn in roughly 2009.
So we started right away with things like the foundation, like straightening the building.
When you're restoring a building on the National Registry, you want to take it back to one of the most original photos you have. This is the one for the St. Naimi house barn from the mid-1920s.
It's just neat to see the quality of the construction.
But historic photos don't provide all the answers. Paul Canuti isn't sure why each corner of the house barn was constructed differently.
Why use one style here and another style on the other corner? We don't have an answer to that.
So fewer windows on the back side.
That's right.
Of here too.
Or purposely. But let's go in the house.
Okay.
Okay, well, we have basically a living room.
Yeah.
And then the upstairs was the bedroom.
The St. Naimis lived here with their 3 kids.
The covering of the logs was basically that material, that paper-like material. And the whole inside was covered. Many people stuck newspaper, towels, underwear in these crevices, but these were so tight, you didn't need to do that.
The doors and windows have been carefully restored to the 1920s style.
Let's go upstairs for just a second.
Okay.
Not many farms had these ramp systems, and they became much more popular after people got tractors. And this is all full of hay. This was all full of hay, and that was full of hay.
Wow. Sisu Heritage thinks this place, inside and out, has lots of potential.
Those are 2 actual implements that the St. Naimis used. One's a mower and one's a drag rake. It's just fun to know they use those things.
Yeah, absolutely. Now they just have to dream up a future that fits.